welcome back. So, a couple things have changed on the train. I added a ladder, and I think that's about it. Something's not right. There we go. That was the wrong version. Somehow. I don't know how that happened. So we got fuel. This is what I mean. So we got fuel in and out. The ladder, of course. And this is kind of loud. Sure, that'll do. As you can see, I changed this around a little bit. We now have a gear marker. Temperature, speed is now labeled as kilometers per hour. Those are still there. I forget what that button is supposed to do. Add a little gear control. I should probably look into what that button is supposed to be doing. Oh, looks like I may have accidentally reversed those. So if we just go gear up, go. There we are. You can see our top speed is 300 kilometers per hour. You can see we are really booking it right now. I also added a way to switch tracks, because I realized that none of my train have this feature. Not a single one of them, so I fixed that. On this train at least. So you can actually choose where you're going. Like up here. See here. So if I said I want to keep going straight, now I can keep going straight. I do have to be careful with it though, because if I switch it back too soon after I pass it, my tracks can sometimes swap, and I can start drifting, and then everything explodes, and it's not fun. And everything explodes, and everything's super sad. And oh, what's going on here? Hello? Why are there helicopters flying around? Why are there two of them? What's going on here? Also, I'm going to show you something I learned. Aww. Maybe it doesn't. I could have sworn that it echoed. Odd. Okay, when I drove a truck through a tunnel similar to that earlier, apologies. Yeah. If you're not careful, you will explode and die. I believe I made it so that brakes are attached to the one that reacts faster. So that would be this one here. Right, so if I want to stop, we go blump. Or not. Maybe I didn't switch that yet. I think I was planning to, though. So yeah, that's the state of the train at the moment. WNS goes to what, the throttle? No, it does control. W and S controls the brakes. Right, I was going to flip that. You are going to be more aggressive, and then you are going to be less aggressive. Alrighty. Let's give this a try. Bruh. Oh? Why is the engine dying? Oh. Right, I forgot. Where in the heck? There we are. Yeah, I forgot. There's no exhaust ports, so it was dying. Yep. Alright, let's get to work on some more stuff, I guess. Probably start with the restroom here, the sleep area, I guess, sleeping quarters, as well as probably the cab. See all the extra stuff I've added. Alrighty. I got the sleeping quarters, the cab, and the kitchen dining area done. So, I'll need to fix that, but that'll work for now, or not. It's fine. I'll fix that in a little bit. Got the sleep quarters, I got 4 beds, some stuff. Well, there's nothing there, but you can put your stuff there before you go to sleep. Manual lights. And this one, we go slide out. Oh, okay. I'll have to flip the door. Slide out. Here we go, look at all this room to play around with. And then, let's say, oh no, there's a tsunami coming. Quickly seal the train. Just go boop, and then boop. Bam. Hit that one from over here. No? Alright, fair enough. Alrighty, let's get a move on. Just cruise along, you know? We'll patiently wait for this tsunami to get here. Hey, yeah, there's also some heaters and stuff in here now. There we go. It's now 22 degrees-ish. There's just random junk floating around in the ocean now. I have no idea how it got there. Odd. There's the tsunami. Took it long enough to show up. So as you can imagine, the front of the train is not sealed. However, the sleep quarters and everything after it are sealed. Alright, here we go. Pause that there. So we go inside here. This isn't sealed. This is sealed. And this is sealed. Oh. That was a little funky. So, yeah, there we go. First successful train test against the tsunami. And testing everything else. Where is reverse? We don't go quite as fast in reverse as we do forwards, which is fine. Can't see behind us in reverse anyways. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, let's see why my lights aren't turning on. Aha! Not connected. Alright. Alright. Huh. This doesn't turn on at night, though. Ah, well. Auto headlights don't work, but who cares? Actually, come to think about it, what does this button do? Nothing. It's not connected to anything. So let's just set that to that. Why not? Alrighty, she's really coming together now. So we got a rec room, we got a shower and a bathroom, and we got an equipment room with a medical bed just in case. Oh boy, she weighs 9 tons at this point, which is like 3 times what we started with at the beginning of this. So I have made a centralized thermostat. You can set that to 22 and they're all gonna whiz away. Oh boy. Alrighty, cool. Strange. So while it's open to the air, will the heater not work? Oh, the air temperature isn't changing in here. Perhaps we need to move it. Is that it? No. Alrighty. Huh. This is another random tsunami that went by. Alright, let's see what happens when we turn it on now. There we go. Now it's working. Now it works. That's good. Rec room. We got a TV. You can move it backwards and forwards. You also turn on the lights. Power it on. Nothing to see. Oh, we got a map. If we do that, we have a radar too. See, look, it's spinning. Oh, wait, does it actually say where I am? Hold on. I can't zoom in far enough for it to tell me, like, where I am. We also can't see train tracks, apparently. But I guess that's fine. We got the shower. Look at this thing. Bathroom. And of course, the equipment room fitted with anything you could possibly need. Am I upside down or right side up? Oh, there's shipping containers everywhere. I do appear to be upside down. Yeah, does that need electric? Nope. I'm not connecting all of these. It's not happening. Never again will I connect like a million different equipment slots to electric. That looks like right side up to me. And the only thing left to do is the wheel. The deployable vehicle. Or the alternative is that we somehow create some form of like powered wheels that we can just deploy after we release the tracks. That is very goofy looking. How full actually is this? Diesel fuel. What's going on down here? What we got in you? Weapons? Who needs weapons? Jet fuel. Weapons are worth more than jet fuel. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, anyways. Oh, there's a... Okay, never mind. I thought there was like a plane way off in the distance. It was a speck on my screen. So never mind, we're good. The question is, what kind of little deployable thing should we have, though? Alright, this is starting to look like something. I think. Maybe. Alrighty, I think we should have a fully working vehicle now. Yep, that looks good. Yep. Let's see if we're not losing charge too quickly. I have no idea how fast we go, but looks like we can cruise along pretty good. Can I get back up? You're all alright. That looks like successful test drive, and just add a couple buddy seats to the back of it. Do something like that. A couple of buddy seats should do. Let them have sort of a backrest. It's not going to be the greatest thing ever, but it will be something. And we'll make sure this thing is equipped with the finest of kit. But hidden away so you can't see it. This is very smart placement. Save this to deployable thing. Save. Alright, get the train back here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, you know what? Actually, this could work. This could work. And stop. Drop the ramp. Load deployable thing. Spawn. Wow, that took forever. That should be good enough, I think. I am pushing the train. Up, please. How am I pushing the train? This should not be possible. More speed. Yes. Parking brake. Doesn't quite fit. I think that's okay though. I think the issue is we just need to replace those with 1x2 so that they're a little sharper. Set you to 0.3 as well. I think we are able to make this a little bit longer. Not by much, but we can make it a little bit longer. Alright, let's see if you just open. Holy moly, it did. What the? What is this doing? I've never seen that. Why is it denying me entry? I'll back up again. Maybe I just need to get a really big run up. Oh. One of you is not connected. How did that happen? This is gonna hurt. I thought it just vaporized it for a second. No, stop rolling backwards. Stop. I'm not usually one for green creations, but I mean, the color's growing on me for this one. Watch it do it again. That'd be hilarious. And then we should just be able to close it up. Boom. We now have a deployable vehicle. I don't know if we can spawn them together though. It's the only real thing here. Alright, well, let's get rolling. Oh, I should go set the thermostat real quick. Reach it from here, maybe? Oh, oh. Yes. let's see if we can try and chart a course maybe to the Arctic. Let's see if we can go deploy our little vehicle somewhere. Here we go. Hopefully he stays put well enough to not make anything explode. Looks like we're okay. I have tested this thing's limits pretty heftily, but not with something loose inside of it. Alright, here we go. We can open her up the rest of the way. Son of a bitch. Fuck out of here, wheel slip. Oh my god, wheel slip. Fuck off. Please. How? Fuck off. %, at a time. Oh my god. This is fucking ridiculous. This wheel slip is fucking ridiculous, brother. Come on. Practically back to idle at this point. I'm gonna make it to the Arctic before I make it to full speed at this rate. Son of a... Seriously, what the fuck? Why do you keep wheel slipping? So badly as well. Come on. Stop. How are you still wheel slipping? We're practically at idle. This is some fucking bullshit right here. I think my engine isn't even revving up. I just noticed that our thing's wheels is stuck in the wall. So hopefully we can actually get it out when we get there. We're about 2/3 of the way there. Our destination is in sight. We're going to be there in about a minute, I think. Is that right? No. We're going to be there in like 20 seconds. In fact, I should probably start slowing down. Ah, damn, I can't drop off the vehicle really effectively here, can I? No, there's a giant lip in the way. What are these? Oh, it's like a ship propeller. Oh, cool. What is all of that junk? I guess that is what it is, isn't it? It's just junk. Well, let's see. Would you like to come out? You look like you've sunk in pretty hard. Come on. Come on, you. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. It's jiggling. Come on, you. What would happen if I tried to say... Oh, I think it's almost loose. Come on, you. Alright, well... It did make it all the way here, though. That is a really impressive distance for it to make. Like I saw just the other day, some other guy that it was on the Stormworks Reddit, and it was like he had a dot where it was like he started here and he went to here. That's as far as he would go without his refueling cart. We just went from there all the way to there without stopping. So, yeah. Pretty efficient train. Let's grab you. Oh, I'm now wearing Arctic clothing. Turn that back off. So we should add some form of maggols to the system. There we go. So we add some maggols to the back of this, plus an electric connector so that we can recharge it. I think the best placement for the maggols would be here and here. I love their name, it's so literal. Out of curiosity, can I like... No, I can't. Okay. It's just a look. Okay, where are the generators at? Can I... What ratio are you on? Never. What about you? Same deal, but are you ever turned on? No. So what is the point? just need a knot for this. I just placed it down here. I'm sure it'll be fine. When you're not toggled, those are toggled. So that should work. Then we need the cable inventories, which they can just be stuck up on the wall, like so. I don't think... Well, you know what? We can try. Let's see. Can I spawn, or like place, our deployable thing inside of the train? That appears to be a resounding no. Mainly because the roof isn't tall enough. And the rear connectors. Okay, well, let's paste it in. And we'll just build around it, you know? So if the roof's not tall enough, that's okay. The roof can be made taller. There was not really a set limit on how tall it could be. There kinda is though, because I can't build any higher. Oh, are those even... the Magels aren't even gonna touch. Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yep, I heard them clang. There we go, one of them clanged. That's good enough for me. Why are you being like this? Open. Did I get at least 2 of them this time? That's what I kind of wanted. Nope, still only got 1. That's fine though. Seriously, why won't this thing open? Yeah. Hold on, let's try turning on the train. I don't know, sometimes it works. Why not? Why won't you open all of a sudden? If we turn the speed up to 2, so when you push that button, they swing hard and fast. Yep, that fixed it. Hi, contraption, would you like to come out to play? Very well. We shall take you out to play. I shall go test and see if we can actually recharge this thing. Something that looks so capable, it's really not. Boom, up and in without a problem. Ratio. Connect. 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 There we are. I'm now trapped in here. That's fine. I can just pop this open. Open. Closed. And done. Never did use this other screen. Oh well, I'll leave it there. I guess we should probably upload it, shouldn't we? Land exploration, train, that, done. Let's see, what should we call it? Mobile, tracked, no, mobile. Call it mobile train exploration base. Mobile train base. Exploration train. With deployable vehicle. Check. Check. Is there a turnaround spot, maybe? Should be. Well, I'd say this is a success. I mean, honestly, the train looks pretty slick, too. It might be a bit boxy, but it's a train. It's fine. I mean, it travels like 300 kilometers per hour anyways, without aerodynamics, so I think we're good. I just want to go check all the gear ratios to make sure that they're all the same. 3 to 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 2. Okay. 3 to 2, 3 to 2, 3 to 2. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That is odd. me just read what the wheel slip says. Wheels are slipping, resulting in reduced torque. So would the answer to that just simply be like, provide more torque and it'll fix itself? Or should I be reducing torque? I don't know. Not a very clear statement. Alright. We'll just double check that that's been saved. And then exit. Alrighty, we're going to spin again, but this time we're going to do it a little differently. Because I already pre-spun a bunch of them. Alright, let's see, how many of them do I have? Alright, that, check. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Shuffle all around. So we got some pretty interesting ones here. Let's see what one we get. Alright, number 3. Let's see which one that is. Okay, so number 3 was Air, Multi-Purpose, Rescue, Exploration, and Extra Large. So we're currently working on this one. I had suggestions here like make C5 search and rescue variant, or make a whole new helicopter. So let's see here. Go with new, and then C5R, we'll call it. This is the best way to settle everything. So there we have it. We're making a search and rescue variant of the C5 series helicopter. So for this one, where was I doing helicopters at? Here we are. It's the red one, right? There we are. Let's grab the C5B right here. Actually, let's get the C5P instead. Just because this one's got all the light packaging on it. Let's see, what color are search and rescue helicopters normally? They're normally what? I guess they come in a lot of different colors, don't they? Images. So let's see, the big ones are, looks like yellow with red accents. The more normal sized ones are red and white or white and orange. Red and white, that one's mostly red. Yellow and red. Yellow and orange and black actually. Yellow, 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 yellow. Alright, looks like yellow. Yellow with red accents. So let's go. Not quite that yellow though. It's like a slightly less yellow. It's more of an orangey yellow. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think that's pretty close. Just make sure that we haven't messed anything else up by doing this. Nope, looks like everything's okay. It's like this, and then it has, let's see. Just seeing where these red accents are. On the landing gears and just above the cockpit. And a little bit on the tail, but this thing doesn't have a tail. Kind of a deeper red though. Kind of something like that. Kind of reminds me of the color palette I use for Turbo Fuel and Satisfactory. Oh, I see. My thing is all messed up. There we go. That'll help. Let's see, on the top, just kind of want to make the color look right. Looks like it goes just about to the engine. So that would be to about right here. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of the decal. Ah well. One by four wedges. My first obvious, like, starting point here for a way for it to slide down. But now somehow I need to have that sliding ramp. I don't really need that part of it either. Oh, I still had to fix that. Okay. Oop. Is that a different color? Or does this just look weird? Is that genuinely a different color, or is it just like the shadow? Must just be the shadow. Or the shading, whatever you want to call it. Cargo bay door is open. Let's see if we just start to... Oh, we are pivoting. Why are we pivoting? Did I forget to change one of these? Why did one side end up going faster than the other? That worked beautifully. I did not expect it to work that well the first time. Alright, hold on. And it just pulled it right back in. Damn, I'm good. Look at me, I know how to play this game. I don't think we even need that. I think we just need the 1x2s. Here we are. Alright, important test is required. Can I put a car on it and drag a car in? Load content. Grab the little baby car. Look, you can fit like 4 of these things in here. So it should be 3 because they're able to fit inside the shipping containers. I can literally just spawn it inside of the helicopter. That's how big this thing is and how small the car is. Spawn it. Alright, don't move. Actually, where's your... I need to turn your parking brake on. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I am like sliding for some reason. Where is your parking brake? Parking brake. Thank you. Yeah, I keep like falling in this groove. It's very annoying. Pretty annoying, actually. Off she goes. Bye-bye, car. Okay, now can I drag it back in? Holy moly, it can. It means I can make a car hauler variant of this helicopter. Right, I just move this piece all the way back to here, and just add a joint every so often, and then you'd be able to just park 3 cars in here, push a button, and off it goes. Right, like you'd be able to just click and this would just go out 1, 2, and 3 slots, and then you'd be able to go 1, 2, 3 cars and not do that, but it'll take some getting used to, you know. Okay. I'm trying to think of it. Why do I never spawn anything with its parking brake on already? Seems like a mild oversight on my part. Alrighty. And then we've got some magholes to lock in any cargo that we grab. And we can ride the ramp to victory. Or to the outdoors. I wonder how big of a vehicle I can fit in there. The fork's too tall. Oh, they are too tall, aren't they? Darn it. I was hoping to pack a cute little forklift in there. But a forklift too tall. Alright, that should be on there. Reel her in. There's gotta be something else going on. There we go. So yeah, you could fit a little rescue vehicle in here if you needed to. Or, you know, the more plausible use, which is to bring some relief supplies somewhere. Ramp out. Ramp in. There it goes. Oh, take me with you. Is there anything else that a search and rescue helicopter would need? Right, we've got heaters, I've got plenty of first aid kits, I've got medical beds, this stuff. Let's add a couple of rope anchors too, just to make sure the ropes have a visible use. Oh wait, those can't go there. There we are. Do we have some going down the middle as well? Might as well. Oops. Never mind, we're gonna scratch that idea. C5 SAR C5R. R for rescue. Is that done? I feel like this is done. We can give it cleaner paint, I suppose. Pale gray? What about like much more pale blue? Make the top maybe a slightly, oops, make that a slightly darker blue. There we go. I think that looks okay. Yeah, I think that's ready to go. Air, rescue, acceleration. Might as well click delivery as well, because it can do that. Oop. I need to give the vehicle a name. C5R. Put dash in, okay. Search and rescue. How do you spell that? It's right there. It's right there in front of me. Yes, that's how you spell that. Can I put like that? Nope, that symbol's not there. Nope. Where is the symbol that I want? Hold on. No, maybe I can't put that symbol. Sure. Oop, that's not the right letter. SAR variant. And I'm not even going to bother with the description right now. Alright, I think that's it from me. This has been a long session.